Okay, so I finally got around to watching the final trailer for Black Myth Wukong. I know, I'm very behind. And yes, it's a damn good trailer. And as of today, on August 16th, reviews are going up for this game. The Metacritic right now is sitting at an 82 for PC. And as for PS5, well, there's no reviews yet. I gotta admit, that has me a little bit worried, especially when it comes to the technical side of this game. There's a lot of speculation that there's going to be issues with its performance, and not having any PS5 reviews kinda has me worried about that side of it. So we'll see, but as far as PC goes, an 82 isn't bad. It does seem like the consensus, at least from what I'm gathering, is pretty much confirming what we already knew about this game. For one, it's not a Souls-like, okay? I know I run a Souls channel here, and I'm going to be talking about this game and covering this game, but it's not really a Souls-like. It's more so along the lines of an action game, and that's what I fully expect. One reviewer even mentioned that it would be a disservice to go into Black Myth Wukong with the intention of it being a Souls-like, especially Elden Ring, and if you come from a game like that expecting the same experience, you're probably going to be disappointed. Because Black Myth Wukong, I mean, let's face it, this does not look like an Elden Ring, so it's best to not approach it that way. It's more of a linear experience and design, and that design, from what I'm also gathering, is that it's kind of out of the realm of what we're used to when it comes to an action RPG, that the bosses are the main event. And of course, that's something that I appreciate and it makes me very happy to learn, but they're also saying that the areas in between can leave more for the heart to desire, I guess. So I'm expecting that this game is going to really focus on its boss fights. It's going to really focus on the combat. As we can see clearly from the trailers and the gameplays that we've seen, the combat is very flashy, it looks very smooth, and at the end of the day, I'm hoping that the performance really measures up to that combat and it can give us a good, flowing, smooth experience. That's my biggest concern. Because when it comes to games like this, whether it's a Souls-like or a game that's more action-packed like this one, I am all about the combat. Now, if the story lacks a little bit, if the in between the boss fights and in between the combat encounters are a little bit lacking, I can forgive that if the boss fights are extremely well done. And when the combat itself is a blast, I'll definitely enjoy it for what it is. Now, is it going to have more than that? I don't know, we'll see. From these reviews, it kind of feels like maybe it might not. So I'm gonna go in with that expectation, treat it like an action game, treat it like a boss rush even, because I know there's gonna be a lot of bosses. And so I'm kind of looking at it from that standpoint, to get down with this combat and learn it and just have fun with it. It seems to be divided in the sense that some people are really appreciating it for what it is and saying this could be a Game of the Year contender just because it does these things so well when it comes to the combat and those boss fights. But then others are saying that the stuff that it lacks is what holds it back from being more. And then other people are saying that it's kind of a foundation kind of game, that they're excited for the future of this franchise, that it's laying that foundation and it's a solid one. It's not bad, it's not amazing, but it's a solid foundation for what's to come going forward. So that to me is mostly positive, and I feel like that's a good starting point. I don't usually typically look at reviews, especially for a game that I'm really anticipating, because I want to go in blind. But because this game has been so let me put it this way. There hasn't been a lot of review copies going around, even with people who we expect to get reviews from. Fightin' Cowboy, for example, did not get this game early, as far as I know. And yours truly did not get a copy. I tried, all right? But, you know, I'm small time. I'm a small YouTuber. But when it comes to other friends that I have in this community who regularly get games early because they work at websites and whatnot, they didn't get it either. So Game Science, who is behind this game, has been a little bit stingy with giving review copies, and as we've seen, there are no PS5 reviews to be had. Take this all into consideration going into the launch. maybe we should kind of wait for some word of mouth if we're on the fence. If that happens to be you and you're kind of weighing the options, maybe wait a little bit and see how it's performing on the PS5 if that's where you intend to get it. I would maybe be a little bit cautious. I've kind of had these reservations about this game ever since it was announced. I was looking forward to it, but not crazy excited. If you couldn't tell by my channel, I haven't really made a lot of videos anticipating this game. I've been kind of just waiting to see what's going on with it, you know, and I knew it wasn't going to be a Souls-like, and that's not the issue with it. It's more so, is it going to be as good as it looks? Because it looks gorgeous. It looks like it's next-gen looking type of graphics, especially for this kind of combat-induced gameplay. It's looking pretty nice. But as far as the rest of it, time will tell. I'm gonna be there day one, I'll be playing it. Let me know what you guys think about it, if you're a little bit worried, or if you're still excited for this game, or maybe if you're someone like me who's just kind of waiting to see what this game really is looking like. And I'll find out day one, I'll be there. But yeah, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. If you're worried about this game in any kind of way, or you're still excited, let me know, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye. If you liked this video and want to see more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see some more Wukong, I have a reaction video here listed for you that you can click and check out. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.